Hello, and the second part, the first part is still uploading, but anyway, I'm starting the second part in this time. So, in the last part you could notice I didn't say anything about the GIMP, so you have to download the GIMP. And now we are just going to export a very simple model, that's the old metal bed 3D model, to import it to Blender. As first you need of course to launch the Blender. I think that's the right Blender. I don't have the newest Blender because the newest didn't work for me, so I'm using this one. And we're just gonna click twice AK. So, and now click delete. So we are just deleting everything. Welcome in the Blender. That's how it looks like. Basically, as first we need to download your object. What do you need to use? We are just gonna use a very simple object, and this object will be playable in multiplayer. So it will have the textures from the in-game textures. We're gonna download it. Okay. You need to know what type of file has the item. So I've downloaded it here, and this is bad. And I have here that's probably OBJ, and I have 3 textures for custom textures. And right now we are going to again your documents folder and to Mania Planet, work, items. Gonna make some clear here, and yeah, here. And now I'm just gonna, maybe I will put it in the main folder. That's okay for me. So just click I will this way. I have 2 objects. What the hell? What type is object, and this type is FBX. Okay, so you see, you have to know what type of this is. You can just look here, and this is FBX. And now just go to Blender. Oh, and copy the path where you damn it. Where is your object? Like I can close this. Name and age. Items. What? Skins? Okay, so I need to close some useless folders. Oh my god. Okay. So there's bed. And this bed has FBX. I'm gonna use object. OBJ. Okay, so go to, I'm gonna copy this path and click file here, import, and the type of your 3D model file. So in my case it's OBJ. And just pass the path of your 3D model. And there's a bed. Nice. So we have bed. And how to navigate in a Blender? Basically, just when you have a scroll, you can just zoom in and zoom out. If you click the button what's located on the scroll, you can just watch like that. If you hold shift and click again button of the scroll, you see you can just navigate like that. There's also some camera options what's very useful to navigate. It's pretty good. Like on numeric part, if you click 5, you see there's a pretty weird view, but it's very helpful. Just click now. You can try like a 1, 2, 3. You see it's a little bit, I think, down here. So we can just make it a little bit up to the green. Oh shit. Ah la la la. Okay, and now it looks fine. And you see, that's okay. So, when you are in the right position, you see everything looks fine. You can also rotate. There's a transform, translate, rotate, translate. Yeah, translate, something like that. There's rotate, scale. You can use also a shortcut like E for scale, R for rotation, and there's something called 3D cursor. It's like that. If you click somewhere else, like here, you will see that if you import now model, like again this bed, it will... Shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? What? Lol? 3D cursor. Okay. And you see, if you just do it right here and you will scale, it's scaling, rotate, it will rotate to this position. So just, you can... There's something like plus right here. Click on it and yeah. There's something like 3D cursor. Just click on it, click on the location values, select 0, select 0 and select 0. So you're on the center. I'm gonna now maybe delay the bed. Okay. And I have the standard bed. Now if you are right here on the right up, you can scroll down and you can see how many objects really have your object, like a segment. Okay, how many segments? So in my case these are 3 segments, and you see that I am not gonna join it yet. So in the end we're just gonna what the fuck? We're just gonna we are just join every segment, so it will be the one object. Every dose 3 will be the one, but it will be the one of the last steps. So we are on the bed. You will see that maybe your bed is too big and you don't know how big is really Stormen, and that's why we have downloaded the and passed the Stormen on the location as in the previous video. So we're gonna click the file, now click the append, and there should be work items. I'm gonna skip to skins arena player, and there's a Stormen what I've done in the previous video, and there is model blend. Click on the model blend, there should be folder called object, and now Stormen load 0. Append from library. Now we have the Stormen. That's the real size of the Stormen what we can see in the game. So you can delete the armature, and this is a Stormen. And you can try if your Stormen can be just where's the rotate? Here's okay. If you're, and you can see the axis, like Y it will rotate like that, X it will rotate like that. I'm just gonna move the Stormen so he can be on the center, or it wasn't on the center, but I move it. Yeah, I move it. So I'm gonna delete the armature and rotate the Stormen to make it lying like that. Minus 90, and now make it up. So I think the bed has the perfect size for the Stormen. Maybe it's a little bit big, I don't think so. Anyway, I can scale it a little bit, like, oh, I need to select all the things from object, like hold shift and select all the parts from the bed, and I can scale it a little bit down like that, like that. Okay, and I think that now bed is okay. So if I see that the size is good, that the object has good size compared to the storeman, I can now delete the storeman. Yeah, nice. So I've moved again 3D cursor. So I'm gonna zero it. And now we have a bed. Your bed is now pretty much empty. You see, it doesn't has any texture. You can see, you can change the view to the texture, and you will see it doesn't has any texture. So you can just go back to solid. So now we are just gonna apply some textures from the game. And delete the already existing textures, like this one, this one, this one, and we're gonna delete the UFO maps. Oh no, they can stay. So to do it, to see what texture can we put here, you're gonna use a next look folder. It will be disk C. And there should be, you should apply show hidden folders. Like I have it in view, and there is something like hidden elements. And unclick it, because in normal case the program data folder is hidden. So go to program data and Mania Planet. Cache or PAX cache, sorry, Shootmania Storm, and you can see HD textures and normal. I'm gonna use the normal, that's not a very difference. I'm gonna use the Storm media texture image, and now you can see all images from the storm you can use in the game. You can see in the game. These are all textures. So what I am gonna do is to unpack them, like copy it to the next folder, like from work. I don't have work. Documents, Mania Planet, again work, and I will use next folder, and it will be just textures. Or in-game textures in game, like that. And now just copy everything and pass it right here. Okay, now just wait a second because it has to copy. Yeah, nice. And there is something called like the Shootmania. I think it's too advanced. I won't say it right now. So we have bed, but this bed hasn't textures. In the left down corner, there's something like that. You can see your cursor is turning to plus. So click on it and move your mouse to the right side. Yeah. You can now hide this shit and this shit, and now click here, and there is something like UV image editor. Yeah, nice. So it's, I can hide also this one. So it's pretty much done. I have two windows. One is for textures and second is for normal. Okay. Now you can see I have selected our ramps of the bed. In my case, I think that's the metal, that the ramps are made of metal. So I am use the metal texture. You can watch how the texture looks by just clicking, just copy the path of the textures where you have passed it, open, click here, and use only the textures what are ending on D. You can see D, 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 and don't use don't edit textures what has in name pexit. Don't edit it because it won't change anything. So what textures you can edit right now is maybe metal cover, like that, because it doesn't have pexit. And now click on it and click open image, and you can see how it really looks. I think it looks good for this. So what I'm gonna do is click on the click on the metal bed cube and click the tab, and I see, whoa, what the shit is this? I don't know. So basically you can see there how this bed is made, and now you can click here, open again your path, and now you know that metal cover is good for this. Now click texture, and you see that this texture isn't perfectly fitting. It works pretty damn bad, weird. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do is click here, like that. Click select all by clicking just AK twice, and now you can do scale it, really make it scale like that, and G, click G for moving, so you can move like that, and apply. Okay, so now that's how it looks like. It doesn't look the best, but you can also make it like that. Oh shit, like that. It looks worse, you see, except this one. So what can you do to make it looks better? What can you do? You can maybe, I will again scale it, G for moving, okay, and you see it doesn't look the worst. You see it looks somehow, but not the best. We're gonna edit the UV map. So UV map is something what describes how texture should be placed on the object. Now we're gonna use the editing of the face select. Now when you click right button of the mouse, it's only selected. You see on the left is only this selected. So what you can do is select those two things by holding shift, and now you can just navigate it, like rotation and other stuff. Like I will rotate it a little bit like that, G for moving, and scale it, I think like that. And now it looks somehow. The RAMs I'm gonna edit too. So click on the RAM, hold the Ctrl L to select the connected objects, like that. It doesn't look the best. I'm gonna hide by clicking on the where I am, what I am moving right now. Oh, this, okay. By clicking on this here, you see there's something like icon of A. If you click it, you will hide the object like that. And also with the, I think, pillow. Okay. And now you see only the RAMs, and that's nice. So we are gonna just edit again the RAMs. Okay, I'm gonna move it and rotate it. Okay, and move it. Now it doesn't look good, bad. Okay, and now this one. Again, rotate it and move it by clicking G. I click G. Okay, and now scale. And now G again. Okay. I want to edit on this face, so I'm gonna rotate it. Okay, and now clicking G. Yeah, nice. So I have it. Now just set two faces. Or just Ctrl L, so... Oh, it's connected like that. Aha, okay. So I think only does it two. Rotate. Scale. Move. Okay. And you see now it looks somehow. Nice, you have edited now UV maps. That's a very good, very huge step. And now when it's done, when you're a metal cube, click on the there's something like type of this icon, click, and there's UV maps. Click twice and edit the name to base material. And now click plus and edit the name to Lightmap. Nice. So now what we can do is click on the second right here on the on the icon right here and click new and paste the name of the material what have you used. In my case it was metal cover just. Don't paste the D or something. Just rename it to metal cover. Yeah. And nice. Now we have done the one thing. We're gonna just edit the this what the fuck. Yeah, this shit. So what can we use? Ornament, metal cover, crystal. not the best resolution. You see the pixels here very much, so I am gonna use the another one like attach. Nope. What's the screen start? Oh no, no. I'm finding something good. Ornament pedestal. Oh shit, no. Dirt. Emblem. Energy switch. I don't see anything good. Anim lighting, anim hook, platform details. Nope. Metal cover, lights, cross transition. Transparency. Oh, okay. Screen mask, roof castle, platform. Wall deco. I am looking for something what will fit to the bed, like not this. Wall ruin. Give me a second, damn it. Windows, wood details, wood path, cliff crystal, fence. Okay, I am gonna use crystal. And what I am gonna do is again click the tab on this tab, click open again. Oh shit, not this. I need to copy the path. And where's crystal? Crystal, okay. And open. Now it looks awful. Very awful. So again we need to click here and scale it. I will scale it very like that. And now G. So we will have the solid color. You see only blue. So I will have the blue bed. XD. It can be anyway. So it's done. Now we can just rename again the UV map to base game and then to base material, and again add Lightmap. So I think you know how it works right now, and there's also pillow, so I am gonna skip it and back when I do the pillow. So I've done the pillow. Now I need to adjust the two things at the names. So I twice used the crystal, so I'm gonna use the here crystal, and here I use crystal too. And I think, yeah, you see when you use the same material name twice, there will be something like there will add 001. That's nothing. It can be. It's okay. We gonna leave it like that. So in every I have base material and the light map. So everything, if I see everything is done, now I am clicking connect. Just click on the one of the segments of your object, hold shift, click the next one and next one and next. Now we can just again move it, and there's something like join, and there are one object. You see it looks like that. Metal bed cube. Okay, that's pretty much we have done. And there's a list of objects. Now what we need to do is click File, Export, FBX. And there is a scale. Change scale to 0.01. And change your name, like I will change bed, because that's how it's called. And now we need the work items, and I will use it here, so I'm gonna use this path. I'm gonna replace the bed, okay. Export FBX. That's it. What? Yeah, we have bed. You see, really nice bed. It's exported correctly. Now we need to open Convert Assistant. As you could see, we saved it in main Mania Planet folder. Like in my case, it was the disk program files, Mania Planet, and this Convert Assistant. I'm gonna open it. And yeah, we are converting our objects right now. So click on the bed, move it right here, and now that's not the everything. Not everything is done. Now we need to change the linked material template. You can also and default template. Click on the default template. Change author to your name. In my case, it has crashed. Change the H step to 0.5. Vertical step to. You can also do 0.5, but I think I will do 1. And levitation step to 1. Oh no, sorry, 0.5 again. And now just save. And there's a link in the material template. And material. Here it goes name the material on your and remove it. And now go to blend. Copy your material, metal cover. click link, use again, copy again metal cover. Now just copy this full line, pass the as many times as your material, as your object have textures. So in my case it's 3. Copy this one, and remember that this is the crystal 001. In the game that material doesn't exist, but the crystal exists, so you're just gonna remove this and it's okay right now. So I again use crystal and crystal. I'm gonna remove this one because now I am exporting this material. So next one, and remove here and save it. Okay, I think everything is done. Now just click convert, and we have a green things. So everything should work. Now we're just gonna test it, see how is it working. Is everything working? The Mania planet is opening. Okay. By the way, how is the... Oh, it's still uploading. It's only 7 minutes. I don't know how long will be this video. I am very scared. It can be a very huge... It can take very huge space on the disk. Anyway, it's worth it because I am doing something for you. So editor map, and we can okay. We're gonna test your own object like that. Yeah. Bed, and here is bed. And looks, it's so beautiful bed. Yeah, you have done your own object. That bed is bed. Yeah, it's working, and you can use it online. So thank you for watching. I think that video was very long, but anyway, thank you for watching. I think I will split it maybe, and bye bye. See you in the next yeah, I think next tutorial, because we're gonna use because we're gonna do other things, custom things. Yeah.